Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about having an Aries Sun and Cancer Mars in a natal chart. Now, first off, with an Aries Sun, the basic fundamental character may be aggressive, assertive, forceful, combative, and adventurous. However, though, with a Cancer Mars, the person may be more timid in their actions. Aries Sun generally, let people know when they're angry. But the thing is, this is conflicting energy because when you have a Cancer Mars in the zodiac sign Cancer, the person may be more inclined to brood and pout as opposed to letting out, anger constructively and outwardly. The person may be often brood regarding past hurts and become angry over those things instead of like responding, initially. When something makes Mars and Cancer angry, they might lament over it for some time. So this is you do again have, very strong conflicting energy with the Aries Sun and Cancer Mars. Now, the thing is, anger, with a Cancer Mars in the zodiac sign Cancer, anger may be often be directed at home and family members. The person may often unleash their anger, in introverted type settings in their home. And the thing is, in the situation with the home, with home and family members may at times be contentious. Mars and Cancer may have what feel like they have this perpetual battle just to survive. Because I have Mars in the zodiac sign Cancer, so I know something about this. Now, though, the thing is, if the Sun makes a sextile to Mars, and I'll give you, an example of that. Let's say, for example, if the Sun is at 29 degrees Aries, and Mars is in Cancer at 2 degrees, that would form a sextile aspect. And if you have the Aries Sun making a sextile aspect to Mars in Cancer, there may be a more positive blending of this energy. The thing is, you might have, the Aries Sun, with the leadership prowess and ability, and then the Mars in Cancer, being driven toward home and family related matters and showing leadership possibly in family situations. You could have a better, more auspicious, positive blending of this kind of energy. And and they make work better together. Now, if the Sun squares Mars, now as an example, if the Sun, let's say the Aries Sun is at 12 degrees and you have the Mars in Cancer at 14 degrees, that would form a square aspect. And if the Sun makes a square aspect to Mars, there may be a conflict between one's basic wants, which is the Sun, and what the person has the enthusiasm for, which is Mars. Mars is about what we have our enthusiasm for, what drives and motivates us. And you figure, because the Aries Sun is more about wanting adventure and being outgoing, and it's an extroverted sign, being a masculine sign. And Mars in Cancer may have more like an enthusiasm for introverted home domestic activities, doing things with family, more about creative work in contrast to physical related work. Aries Sun can be more about doing things where one is expending a lot of physical energy. Mars in Cancer may be more about, creativity. Also, too, sexual partners, which is Mars, may not be compatible with the person's basic nature if you have the Sun making this square to Mars, because Mars is connected with sexual partners, and you have the Sun is about, again, the basic fundamental character, the true self. Aries Sun may be too bruising for Mars and Cancer, with sexual partners, because when you have Mars in Cancer, you may attract sexual partners that, may have one or more, may actually have a Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those characteristics. It could be people that are more sensitive and emotional. So, when you have, Mars in Cancer, you may again attract people that are more, that may, one or more may actually be a Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant person, or embody the traits. It could be those, again, that are sensitive, emotional, moody, fickle, temperamental, more changeable, family-oriented, introverted, protective, and safety and security conscious. And the thing to, but also very dedicated, devoted, and tenacious. Now, another thing about this is that, you have the Cancer Mars in Cancer may thrive on introverted activities. And the thing is, and the basic nature of the Sun Aries may want adventure and a lot of new experiences, because Aries is the sign connected with new beginnings. New beginnings often involve doing things more like in the outside or outer world, where Mars in Cancer, again, may thrive more on doing things inside, more about introverted type of activities. And the Sun in Aries, by itself may have very good vitality. Keep in mind, again, the Sun in Aries, Sun is in its exaltation in Aries, and Aries Sun may have abundance of energy or by itself, but however, the Mars in Cancer may modify this and tone this down to some degree. Remember that Mars is in its fall in the zodiac sign Cancer and may not have that robust amount of energy. So, you have a little bit of a conflict here, and what this can actually do, it can modify that energy, as far as the Sun in Aries, but you also have to look for other possible contraindicators in the chart. If somebody has the Sun in Aries, they have Mars in Cancer, and let's say the ascendant is in the zodiac sign Cancer or Pisces, then you're talking about the energy level possibly being even lower, because the zodiac signs Cancer and Pisces, again, are not known to have a robust amount of energy. Also, too, the Sun in Aries may thrive on physical activity. Again, having a Mars in Cancer may have more of the enthusiasm for creative work as opposed to, physical related endeavors. So this is some ways where, Mars and, Aries Sun and Cancer Mars may work in a chart. And the thing about this, too, is that when you have, Mars, the Aries Sun, the basic wants and, and the life may be connected, with being pioneering and expressing leadership prowess and ability. But when you have the Cancer Mars, the person, again, may have that enthusiasm for more home-related, introverted activities, things connected with cooking, baking, farming. It could be doing things with real estate or restaurant work, or even doing something with home remodeling, renovation, interior decoration, as some examples. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.